Hi guys, sorry for the delay in the video. My internet connection was bad. But anyways, today I wanted to talk about the keto diet, and it's a popular fad right now, and if it's safe, if you should try it, if it works, and all the other questions you guys might have about the keto diet. So first of all, for those of you who don't know what the keto diet is, basically the director's cut is it's a diet that's super low in carbs and higher in fats. And so everybody's saying that this diet is a big new diet, a new fad. And if you think about it, this diet's been around a long time. There's been tons of low carb diets, but really actually the keto diet originated in the 1920s. And the reason that it originated, a lot of you nurses might know about the keto diet because it originated for doctors to use for patients who had severe epilepsy. It was used as a last resort to help, to help those patients not have as bad seizures and things like that. And they found that when the body produced more ketones, that it helped relieve some of the epilepsy symptoms. So that's where the keto diet originated from. And especially for these children patients, it was very highly restricted, so that they had to keep an eye on exactly what everybody was eating there. So that's how it started. Hi, Nina. So what's a regular diet look like compared to the keto diet, first of all? So a regular diet is about 15% protein, 20 to 30% fat, and 40 to 60% carbs. So what is the keto diet consist of? The keto diet, instead of being 30% fat, is about 80% fat. You have about 15% protein and very, very minimal carbs. And why do you want low carbs in the keto diet? The reason is, thanks Anna. So why do you want low carbs in the keto diet? The reason is because your body normally uses carbs for energy. So the idea behind the keto diet is, instead of using carbs for energy, you want to stop eating carbs and get your body to use fat for energy, so you start burning your own fat. So I'm not a scientist, but I did a lot of research before this video to make sure I don't sound stupid. But so what you do is, when you're eating all these fats and not any carbs, your body usually uses glycogen for energy. But since it doesn't, it has to find a way to use fat for energy. So you're eating more fats, no carbs, you don't have the glycogen, your sugar is really low. So your liver starts turning your fat into ketones. Okay, hopefully I explained that right. But it doesn't matter really. So the idea is that you use the ketones in order to... Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, Diane's sister, Bella. So it uses the ketones in order to help you burn more of your body's fat. So as you can see, this diet is very attractive to people because you start burning the fat around your body. But does the diet really work? Dan, yes, it does work. It does work. You're right, Dan. It works, but does it work long term? So like any other low carb diet, when you take away carbs, you lose weight. The reason is because when you have less carbs in your body, carbs hold on to water. So carbs hold on to water molecules like this, which makes you have more weight on you. But when you take the carbs out of your diet, you lose weight. But most of the weight you're losing is actually water weight. So the minute you start eating carbs again, you put on the weight. But, okay, so I'm not saying this is a bad diet or good diet yet. I still haven't got to that part. So, okay, so how do you know if your body is in a state of ketosis or if your body is starting to use the ketones? You lost 25 pounds in 6 weeks. That's what? 6, 25. So that's almost about 5 4-ish pounds a week, right? Can't do math that fast. So, but how long have you kept it off is the question. I'm just curious. I'm not like dissing the diet. I'm sure it works for a lot of people, but how do you know your body's in a state of ketosis? People say it's pretty miserable at first. You can tell because you have a fruity breath, you have shortness of breath, excessive thirst, you pee a lot, you have a little bit of stomach pain, and a little bit of fatigue and confusion. Hi, Janet. So you do, so at first your body feels miserable, but people say after a little bit, your body starts getting used to it. So, oh, thank you. So, can you guys give me some like hearts and stuff? So, hi Janet. So what do I think of the keto diet? Okay, I think any extreme diet is extreme, but I think there are a lot of things we can use from the keto diet to help us lose weight. But still, I want to get more into the keto diet. There's 2 different ways that people do the keto diet, actually. One is the hard way, where they do put their body into a natural state of ketosis. Ah, thanks for the hearts, guys. They put their body into a natural state of ketosis, and that's by lowering their carb intake. But another way that you can do it, I guess, is there's like special drinks that they sell that have ketones in it, and that's another way people do the keto diet. I haven't tried either of them, but okay. I suggest if you are an endurance athlete like a biker or a runner that you don't do this diet because carbs are energy. But here's what I suggest. Fat is good for you, and good fats are good for you, and good fats help you to lose weight. So that's the part that I like about the diet. It promotes eating good fats and eating more fats. So how would I kind of implement this diet into my everyday without fully committing to the diet? What I would do is, okay, so every day we eat a lot of added sugars like candy, brownies, Twizzlers, cookies, things like that, right? So there's a lot of added sugar you can eat. And we even put sugar in our coffee and stuff. So one of the main supporters, I don't know if they exactly support the keto diet, but there's this coffee, it's called Bulletproof coffee, and instead of putting like sugar in your coffee, they put like a chunk of fat in it, and it supposedly helps you lose weight. It's called Bulletproof coffee. But so instead of adding the sugars to your diet, you want to add the good fats. So instead of like the low-fat milks that add sugar, just have a full-fat milk. That will make you feel fuller longer. And what's the word? It makes you feel more satiated. Oh, gosh, I can't think of how to say it. SATIATING or something like that. But, so, I would just add more fats to your diet, like avocados, coconut oil, things like that, and take out the sugars. So I'm not telling you to eat full fat ice cream, sorry about that, because there's a lot of sugar there, but trying to eat more fats in your diet will help you feel fuller for longer, and then you won't have to suffer your body going into a ketogenic state. I hope I'm saying all these words correctly, but so you won't have to go into that state. But another thing you can use is actually called carb cycling. So it's kind of like a keto diet. So some days you're very low carbs, and then so your body doesn't get too used to that state, you eat more carbs on like 1 or 2 days a week. But overall, there's not enough conclusive information on the diet. Scientists have studied it, and I did do my research. There's no conclusive evidence one way or the other, but I will tell you, if you don't really care for carbs, then okay, you could probably do it pretty easily and not suffer so much. And carbs always get a bad rap of being the bad guy. And it's not good to eat like Pop-Tarts and white bread and white pasta all the time. But if you're eating, carbs that are decent for you, then it's okay. But I'm used to eating carbs because I'm a runner, and I guess they used to say eating a lot of carbs was good for running. Not necessarily true, but we probably all eat way too many carbs in the first place, so you can probably lower your carb intake in your diet and it will help. And you can probably take out the crappy fats like brownies and stuff like that, and put in the good fats like avocado, coconut oil, even butter I think is okay for the most part, and put those in so you feel fuller longer, and it should help. But really, it became popular, I think, recently because, who was it? One of the football players, I think Tom Brady was the one who said he used it, and then I think Kim Kardashian said that she was on the keto diet. I'm not sure, but it will work short term if you want to drop the weight. But just know that once you start eating carbs again, just like any other diet, it will put the weight back on. So they do have research on like Atkins diet and how you put the weight back on and stuff like that. But the keto diet is good if you want to drop the weight fast. But long term, I wouldn't say it will really work for you. But I would say that I keep going on and on, but I would say that adapting some of the styles, like for eating, is a good idea. Just don't go to extreme, and I wouldn't say go to extremes in any diet. So if you guys have any questions for me or would like me to talk about any other diets, let me know. But so carbs are not the bad guy, and fats are not the bad guy. Really, in the end of the day, the added sugars are the bad guy. Oh, I wanted to add this. So here's what I would do if I was to do a diet. So in order to lose a pound a week, you have to take out 500 calories a day in your diet, which seems like a lot. But if you think about it, say when you go to bed and you're a little bit hungry at the end of the night, and you go grab some snack, either chips or like a cookie or ice cream or something, instead of doing that, because that could easily be like 200, 300 calories at the end of the night, you could just take that out, drink water, go to bed, forget about it, and you're taking out the extra sugar every day that you're eating, and so you will slowly lose weight if you just keep saying no to those little extra snacks. Or so say something like in the morning, when you wake up, you have your coffee, and you have sugar in your coffee. I don't know, I don't drink coffee, but I don't know how many calories those Starbucks things are, but I'm sure they're about 500 or something. So if you just try to say no every day to like the Starbucks, and maybe just have it once a week, then you'll see the 500 calories a day come off. And it's really not that hard, because it's not like a Starbucks coffee really fills you up, or like the ice cream at the end of the night really like makes you feel full. So it's an easy way to lose calories instead of going to all these extremes and trying to take carbs out your diet, and all these crazy things are adding so much protein and everything like that. Caramel macchiato is 300. Yeah, so like something like that. So I've been trying to drink water, but it is hard. So they say like in your coffee, so if you want to have sugar in your coffee, instead like that bulletproof coffee I read about, you could just put like a chunk of coconut oil. I don't know if it tastes good. Can you guys just tell me if that tastes good? Because I don't drink coffee. Or they say you could, they say you could even stick like coconut oil, and if you want to add protein, like a raw egg, which sounds really disgusting. Maybe I'll try it for one of my videos. But they say you could put an egg in your coffee. I guess if you're like on the run, that might work. But yeah, so if anybody's tried the raw egg thing, hi David. If anyone's tried the raw egg in their coffee, let me know. Tell me how it goes. Maybe you could do it in tea. I drink tea, so I'll try it. Okay, Anna, try it and do a video of it. So, and so you could do the fat instead of the cream and sugar in your coffee. Try a teaspoon of coconut oil. Tell me how that goes, okay? So, bye guys. There's me talking about the keto diet. Sorry I kind of rambled because I was rushing. I don't know why I'm rushing to talk to you guys, but so yeah. All right. Anyone who tries that, I will give them a free personal training session if you try it and show me a video of you drinking the raw egg with the coffee, because that's pretty nasty and you deserve a free training session. Peace out, guys. Love you.